Great to have you with us at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the FIU Panthers and the Liberty Flames. Reese Davis, David Pollingham, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. And the Flames ready to kick it away first. Deep in the end zone, it's Brown. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Panthers offense will have the football first. There's Khalil Valentine, one of the better running backs in all of college football and a vital cog in this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I'll tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Second down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's Carter. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw one first. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Out wide left, it's Burke. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
So it's third and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take them.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
On his way back from the 20. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. So Liberty's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the sophomore running back. He put up numbers, more than 200 yards and a couple of scores in their victory last time out. Looking for room, it's Coleman. Pass to 6. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Snaps it in the shotgun. Keeping his eyes downfield. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Sees an alley. Always got some space. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. The Flames kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Keeps it himself. Pulls it on the option. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. They'll send out the kicker here. Field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Left side is Burke. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Caught in the backfield. It's Carter. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Back to pass on second down. The sure hands. It's Carter. Turns it on in midfield. Gashing the D on the right. He's at the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
Quarterback keeps it. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen it throughout the season. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout this football game. But he's already over 500 yards. Like, that's really good. So he's a weapon that they will use throughout the football game.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Push is ahead. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Flames are flying down the field. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. There he goes. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Flames. Rolling into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground, and in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats.
Number 42, set to kick off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. The Flames are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to squeak through the pile. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. Right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And the misconnection on 3rd down. And the Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Out wide left, it's Burton. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it on the counter. Got an alley. He's got enough. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. FIU pushing tempo. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Right back to the well. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Nearly intercepted.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Drops back on 1st down. Back's got it on the screen. Turning it on! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not have...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The return never really got started, but boy, he... Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Gives it. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
He's now up to 64 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. They'll give it to him again. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On the ground, it's Coleman. Down he goes.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
Trying to run, it's Coleman. Nowhere to go.
Then you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Coleman. Touchdown, Flames! That one will give them the lead. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. And this will be caught as they convert the 2. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. See some running room. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run down in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Flames will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Hits the hole, it's Coleman. Breaks into the open. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. The Flames have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They give it to him again. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
Turns up, it's Randolph. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Could not find a hole. This deep defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Just over a minute to go in this one. They have the lead now to try to hold it. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
This time he's got it. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. 4th down, gotta have it here. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The Flames inside the final minute trying to drain the clock. The handoff. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Oh, he's got some space. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Offense goes toss play to the right. Now, defensively, if you're going to stop these perimeter runs, your DBs better be able to get off blocks and go make a tackle. And right now, the secondary, they look like they're struggling trying to handle the run game.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but all